All right. Anyway, guys, my name is Ben.
This is Andrew.
And we are starting Volume 8 today. Chapter 8 is also coming out today, and we are grinding through all of it today. So I will not be doing any solo reactions anymore, although if you want to see my solo reactions from Chapter 2 to Chapter 7, just go click on that playlist, and they're all there. You can, you should watch those so that you can get my perspective on before these. I mean, if you don't want to, I guess it's fine too, but you know, it'll be nice. But all right, go.
So you told me to pretty much do a read thing of the whole last volume. So
yeah, sure.
So last volume, we got to meet a couple new characters. They called the Aesops. We got to see Mr. Ironwood doing his thing and how he wanted to handle the situation. Well, things got a little crazy with Mr. Watts and Tyrion doing his Tyrion. They were wreaking havoc. Pretty much almost destroyed Mantle single-handedly by themselves. And then Ironwood and them capture them though, but little do they know Miss Cindy and Neo had plans of their own, trying to get the maiden in the relic. Winter Maiden, the relic. Relic actually ends up falling in the hands of Cinder by the end, but they do not obtain the Winter Maiden. We get a little Penny turning into the Winter Maiden, which was a little crazy. And then, Lord behold, flying whales in the sky. And oh man, is that flying whale Salem riding a whale, my guy.
Mom's here. And
I mean, we did get a couple other things. We got to see Tyrion kill Clover, the leader of the Aesops. And I won't say all because of, but almost to the fact that Crow was almost the one who initiated it.
I mean, I feel like all three of them are at fault.
All three at fault.
I mean, at the moment they engaged, because Crow in the beginning, he was trying to not fight.
I think that Clover did mess up so bad right there. And I mean, I guess I'm a Crow fan, so I'm like, you're stupid, but he was so about the mission, he didn't even try to obtain, like, when you rewatch it, like you said, he was only focusing Crow.
Yeah, but I'm saying even before that, when they were in the ship talking about arresting Crow, he said, "Wait, let's just get to Ironwood. We can talk this out. You know, we don't need to do anything." And then he was pretty much just like, "Well, we don't know what we're doing." But then Robin was like, "He underestimated me again," and she started getting like aggressive. Yeah, and then little sideline Tyrion throwing his little, "Hey, let's get into the good part," you know?
Yeah,
it's like,
exactly.
And then that happened, and then he was like, they were like, "It doesn't have to come to this," and he was like, "It doesn't have to. Like, stop. Like, we don't have to do this." And then he just kept going and going. Yeah. And then they crashed, and then he was like, "Surrender, and we can get her some help." It's like, why do I have to surrender? This shouldn't even be a thing. We shouldn't be fighting.
So I think,
and he just kept saying
Clover was too out of hand.
Mission.
He was too about the mission, and that just
shows Atlas for you as a personality.
Yeah, they're so militaristic that they put everything aside and try to just get what's in front of them done or what's asked of them done,
which isn't.
It's not bad. It's a very.
But when you're dealing, like, if you're going like military versus military, it makes sense. But if you're talking like military versus like personally, I guess like
reality,
like civilians.
I would say reality. I mean,
well, no, because it's just a different side of reality.
Yeah, I get it, but I'm just saying, in that moment, realistically, what should have happened was they should have, especially since Tyrion was was loose. They should have just both focused him, try to re-detain him. And then focused on getting Robin help, and then,
But they also couldn't do that. I mean, if you sit there and you think about in 1v1s, right? If anyone was going to 1v1 Clover, Clover would win. Yeah, that's because true. He has luck.
Yeah, that's true.
Right. So if they took Crow down, right, then it would be Tyrion, the serial killer, versus military head Aesop with good luck.
Yeah, that's true. I see what you're saying.
He dodged every single one of Tyrion's little anti-aura things. He had to be the first one down.
He felt like Crow would, if he got Crow down, he could take down Tyrion by himself. I see what you're saying.
And if they took Tyrion down, it's you can go back to the game of cards that they were playing. Yeah. Where Clover won every time just because of their similar. Like one's good luck and one's bad luck. Like and we don't know how they exactly affect each other. They may not have any effect on each other, right? There may be a protruding effect for everyone, but it may be neutralized on each other.
Yeah, but
right?
But back to my point was, so when Clover died, I feel like that's a lot of weight on Crow's shoulders.
Sure,
he's gonna put that all on himself.
Sure.
So, and we also have that Tyrion made it seem like Crow did it, not him. So
sure.
We have that. We have that.
I said Tyrion may be psychotic, but he's super smart.
I was getting ready to say, like, because I didn't bring that up. I might have brought it up, but I was like, you know what? Watts is definitely smarter, but like Tyrion's pretty smart. Like Tyrion's
just like instinctually smart.
Yeah, like he's
Watts. No one beats Watts in intelligence.
Yeah.
Well, maybe Dr. Polendina.
Yeah, maybe Dr. Palladino.
Because we don't know about the other 3 doctors that were in that picture.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Because if Dr. Palladino didn't know if that Watts was dead, he probably could have probably off the fly could have been like, oh, that's probably Watts. But to everyone's knowledge, in the cities, they thought Watts is dead.
Yeah, but no, because he was like whoever. Because he said in the very first chapter, he was like, oh, like whoever, like someone. It's either one of us or someone like a genius.
Yeah.
Or is it a genius or one of our own? And the general fear is it may be both. And he was like scratching his head like while he's doing that. So he didn't know either. Because remember, Watts was dead.
Well, no one's
gonna, like, I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh, this could be.
If Watts was alive still, like, and he went AWOL, and they knew that he just disappeared, then they could have probably have guessed like maybe it's Watts.
But he planned his
death. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that would never have crossed his mind. Is my point. So yeah, I get what you're saying.
And it's the same thing with Tyrion. Like he went missing during a Grim attack, which means he probably died.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like.
Yeah. So. Yeah, but
now I think about it, we haven't seen very many Grim killing humans. Like
for a while.
The only thing, actually, I don't think ever. Like, have we seen any Grim kill humans?
I mean, it was more about Grim in the first couple volumes.
Yeah, but I don't think any Grim ever killed. I don't think we've ever seen a Grim successfully kill
a human,
anybody. Like, besides Roman. When that's still debatable.
Yeah, that still could be a debate.
Because of those couple frames.
Yeah.
Like,
that was insane, by the way, that you caught that. Those frames are...
It wasn't me who caught it. Someone mentioned it, and then I dug through it. And then I found it.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, no. So, I mean, so that's where we're at. We got a death being blamed on Crow. Team's all on a ship right now trying to escape. And in the process, Ironwood almost lost his mind. That's another thing. He shot Oscar willingly.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't by no accident. My man straight up shot him.
He didn't lose his mind.
He didn't lose his mind. But he's so about the sacrifice that he was like, he almost feels that
he metalized it.
But he's trying to put logic. He's using logic, right? And I guess so. In a technical term, he's not wrong. And he's saying as if we can keep 2 relics away from her from all times, then she can't win.
Yeah,
that's his logic, and technically he's right. So he's trying to play this ridiculous long game, instead of trying to just win. So I can see that he'd rather it be neutral than one side win because it's too.
I think it's more like making sure she can't win.
Well, I get that. That's what I'm saying though, but because
is different. It's too, like making sure they don't win is different than making sure they lose.
It's because he's looking at it as like a chance. He's looking at percentages here, like in a sense, I guess. But I guess that's how we would look at it because we're mathematicians. We're like mathematics.
We're mathematicians. Okay, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're mathematicians. Bro.
Okay.
Like Einstein learned from us. So
okay.
No, I'm just saying. If you look at, he's looking at like if we go for the win, we only have like this much of a chance to win. But if she goes for the win, she's got like this many chances to win. Like her percentage to win is this high. So he's like, I'd rather just cut that and just not even worry about trying to win because she's clearly gonna, in his eyes, is gonna win this. He said, well, let me just take her chances of winning away completely and just let her.
Yeah, which is what I was saying. I said making sure that someone can't win is different than making sure that person loses. Yeah, they're different.
They're different,
right?
Yeah,
because if you make someone lose, then they lose. Right?
It's like
if you make someone not able to win, they don't lose.
Yeah.
But they can't win. They're in that area where it could be you know, less than, equal to, or greater than losing, depending on whatever circumstance you're talking about. Here, we don't exactly know, right? I mean, what if she was able to grab the sword of destruction and just like swing, and then she can destroy whatever, the vault.
Yeah.
Up in but we don't know like exactly how that would happen or how that would work, you know? So because the staff is in the vault. Yeah. And it's being used, and if it's another little pocket dimension like it was in
Haven,
yeah, then how did that work? How would it be in like a little pocket dimension kind of area? Right, because it looked like a different dimension,
yeah,
right? Yeah, or maybe it was like it was a desert, so it could have been vacuo, but like it was also weird because of all the little particle effects that were happening. Well, I was saying, so it was like
the blurriness of everything.
Yeah, I mean, so it's in a weird like little area, so it's like we don't necessarily know.
But yeah, so that's where we're left off at, man. We got Oscar fell through Atlas because he got shot by Ironwood. Ironwood's just completely trying to take things into his own hands. We have Cinder having the relic with Neo. Miss Salem's riding on into town. Team RWBY and whatever their name is. Well, I guess Nora, Ren, and Jean are all trying to leave with the scientist. What's his name again? Scientist in the wheelchair.
Oh, Dr. Polendina? Maybe you have Penny Polendina and Dr. Polendina.
Yeah, Dr. Polendina.
Pietro Polendina.
And Maria are trying to dip out of there with Penny, the Winter Maiden now. So yeah, that's where we're at. So we'll see what happens.
Volume 8. Volume 8. Volume 8. I'm so happy. So happy.
Bing, bada, boom. Cindy doing that? She was someone's maid, my guy?
I mean, she's based on Cinderella.
That's true. I forgot she was based on Cinderella.
Look at this thing. Got landing pads. And when you look at something like this, like, I just get chills, dude. I've already seen this like 1,000 times. But like, look at it. Look at the interior.
Dude.
This is like dungeon raid material right here.
It's insane. She literally has a throne made of skeleton, bro, or like
it's bone.
Bone, I mean.
Literally the armor that are on Grim.
I said skeleton. I'm such a loser. I meant bone. Same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Similar.
My queen. Cinder. When I chose you as my vessel for the maidens, I put my trust in you. So I trust that you wouldn't possibly return to me empty-handed. The relic of knowledge. Might get it right
your eyes.
Under Iron Man's nose.
Ooh. Said she took it from.
Speaks less to your
Neil's like, bruh.
More to his. After all, you were outsmarted by those children first.
And according to radio chatter, that same general and his forces outsmarted you. A shame Watts never made it back.
I'm afraid the doctor was a necessary sacrifice.
That's why you said that.
This little one doesn't become another.
Was in Volume 5 they kept saying necessary sacrifice.
Yeah.
Neapolitan has some very useful abilities and has proven to be a valuable asset.
She keeps being called like a tool.
Yeah.
Assets.
Drip?
You're here!
Emerald looking a little,
Oh.
So devoted to someone so incompetent.
snack
While the
worthy.
good doctor and I were advancing the will of our goddess, dismembering the very body of this kingdom, you were merely atoning for past failures.
Polendina's creation interfered with the transfer of the Winter Maiden power. But now I know she has it. And once I return to Atlas, it won't take long to finish what I started. That power will be mine.
I've given no such command.
Ma'am, now is the time to...
This game is not yours to win, Cinder. It's mine. Just because you're more valuable to me than a pawn does not make you a player. Everything is already in motion. All you need concern yourself with is your ability to act when I tell you to.
My God. Salem's so
Without
good,
you, I
dude.
am nothing.
She just put her in her place so bad.
Oh, she just waved her off. No, like she waved them all off.
Dude. She's a pimp, bro. Dude,
Salem's so...
she just made her feel so incompetent and like dirt. Like, oh my goodness. Let's feel to be homeless, Oscar. I'm used to it. I ran away from home.
He's a faunus.
I see it, yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, you don't want to box that dude.
It wouldn't be much boxing, it'd be poking.
Heads
What
up.
kind of grim is that?
A bear of some sort.
Could be. I don't know.
Need a lift?
Nah, just chilling.
I didn't order a Lyft, I ordered an Uber.
Yeah.
Wrong service, my guy. More saber tooths.
I was stupid to think the general would listen. Every choice I've made was the wrong one. And now...
We all
just so
did what
good
we
looking.
thought was best. I'm just glad you're all right.
Yeah, I see you.
Inside, hurry. I know.
Just shot?
Sector 3 is going to
Right.
need the most help. I'm sending backup your way right now. Fiona, do you copy? We need transport from Sector 3 to the crater.
Copy.
With the once heroes, now fugitives on the run, Betty and Mantle are left to wonder what the future holds for them.
So you saw Penny, Maria, and Pietro all on the wanted list as well.
Gotcha. So they're all wanted right now, pretty
When
much.
we heard you went off after Ironwood on your own, we... How did you end up down in the slums?
It's a... long story.
I got shot.
I get the feeling there's been a few of those tonight.
But yeah. It looks like a video game when you're picking your character.
You and I aren't done talking yet.
Oh, hold on, load. The wanted list.
Where's...
Oh, okay.
Crow?
It looks like a video game where you pick your character
Oh,
to fight. You choose your character.
Penny? Every time.
I picked the guy in the wheelchair. Wait, what? Why? He's smart.
All right. Your friend is back now.
Uh-oh, you're fine.
Because he built Penny?
Yeah, just build multiple pennies.
You ready to work?
No.
Largest Grim Horde ever seen is hovering over the tundra, and out there is a city full of people with no heat, and from what you told us, no more military protection. And while we're happy to give you guys a place to lie low for a while, it's time to get those people some help.
How? Ironwood is stopping all evacuations to Atlas, and we can't get them out of the city with Salem's forces surrounding us.
The crater, beneath Atlas. It's not safe, but it's warm, and with everyone in one place, we can do a better job protecting them. May can send you where you're needed most. We've got to get everyone down into that crater before nightfall. In the slums, we might have a chance.
We're never going to sleep again. I just know it.
Either you're helping, or you're baggage.
I'd rather be baggage if it involves sleeping.
They haven't slept since the night off.
Yeah.
So, it's before the night off, I should say.
Yeah, so I
We
feel
need to
it.
get out there and do what we can for Mantle.
Shut up, Yang.
We need to do what we can for everyone. What about Amity? And telling the world about Salem? We can't do this alone. We need help.
Ruby's right. The Happy Huntresses are handling the evacuation better than we could. And there's a bigger picture.
But Amity isn't even finished. It was still under construction.
Doctor, what would you need to launch Amity now?
We made decent progress on construction and fuel collection. All potentially manageable, but, Amity was designed so that it couldn't launch itself without first being granted clearance from General Ironwood's terminal.
Ruby, there is no way Ironwood will cooperate with us.
But he doesn't have to. We just need the green light from his terminal, right?
You want to go back to the academy?
Yeah, actually, there is more than one terminal. The one in his office and, one in the main Atletian military compound at the base of the city.
So the base was military.
Got you.
Get inside the operations room and then, oh boy, I might need to think about this some more.
And just to clarify, this is the easy option?
What you're saying is it can't be done. It's pointless. And even if you got the message out, there's no guarantee help would come.
It's not pointless. Atlas is only Salem's current target. She's not hiding anymore, and once she's done here, she'll move on to the rest of Remnant. We need to warn them.
Ruby, when we came here, we said we'd follow your lead. But things haven't exactly worked out.
Ooh.
There are people here who need us right now. That's something we can actually do.
But this isn't about just Atlas. Ruby's right. It's about all of Remnant. They need to know in Vacuo, in Mistral, in Vale, what's coming, so they can prepare.
Okay, then let's go for both. Get Amity up and running and evacuate Mantle.
But that's how Salem got this far, by dividing us. We have to stick together.
No. What Salem wants is to turn us against each other. Just like this. John has a point. We can work separately and still be united.
Or let me take the relic to Salem. And maybe she will call off her attack on the kingdom.
Oh.
I don't think we can trust Salem to
Not a good idea.
do that.
Bad idea.
The moment she uses the staff to
Let's just give her what she wants. No.
Nobody's turning you over to anybody. I think that's the one thing we could all agree on.
I mean, I get why she said it, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I guess we're going to Atlas. Can you help us get to that terminal?
I suppose someone needs to help you bypass security.
I'll go.
Okay, Benny.
Penny, we can't risk...
I'll go.
Okay. Whatever you say, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I still can't believe friggin' Penny's the winter maiden, dude. That's insane.
Like, yes, ma'am. We do whatever you want.
Bing bada boom.
Go by the pharmacy. I was developing some new tools for you all before this happened. You're gonna need them.
Nora?
I'm going with Ruby.
But what about Mantle?
Oh, I'm saving Mantle. Because I actually believe we can do this.
You have a party split.
Hey, we're still united.
But mixed.
I can get Pietro out to Amity to
The gang
repair,
swapped with
but that
Nora.
doesn't answer how
Pretty
we're
much.
getting all of you up to Atlas.
I might actually have an idea for
What's that? Incoming call.
Hello, Penny. I'm worried for your safety. Tell me where you are, and I'll have you picked up right away. Atlas needs you, Penny. Salem is here.
She's not going anywhere until you change your mind about Mantle. There's still a chance for Remnant to
Mantle? You're still worried about Mantle? Remnant is doomed, Ruby. Unless we leave, Salem will destroy Atlas, and with it, any hope humanity has left. We need to think about the future. If she makes it through our defenses, everything that follows will be on your hands.
Pretty much just pinned it on Penny.
Yeah.
To make her, look at these
Guilty.
losers. L's.
Oh, by the way, your leader's dead. Oh. I feel like a dick. I feel like a dick.
His new arm?
Yeah, I see it. But it's okay because Mr. T's the one I killed him. Oh, what?
Sir, the prisoners have arrived. They're being processed in Stockade B.
Hey, does the general have to salute?
Well,
Yeah, he saluted. Is that normal?
I think they usually salute back, yeah.
Huh.
Someone in the comments, just correct us so bad.
Like, you uncultured swines! Like, I don't know, I'm sorry.
My father served this many years and you don't know this! Sorry.
Thank you, Winter. I don't know what I would do without you. No one has ever seen a Grim Force this large before. The city's hard-light shields will hold, but...
I like her hair down.
What will you do?
Winter's hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, her hair down better than her hair up?
Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
This is absurd. Let us through.
I am going to do everything I can to defend this kingdom.
What in God's name do you think you're doing, James?
No matter the cost.
Oh.
And what's this about martial law? Have you lost your damned mind? Are you that scared of what might...
He looked at her, he's like, you want to talk? I didn't think so.
The Aesop's know something's up fishy. And Winter knows something's fishy too. Come on now. Y'all can't be letting this man just walk around shooting people now. Now you're shooting your own people.
Questions for you. But first I need the one who can show me how. Bring him to me.
You just have like a giant dog. Should some sniff it like it was a dog. You know where you attract somebody.
Like a bloodhound.
Yeah.
Like a hound dog.
Dude, so...
Hold on, wait! Goodbye. Oh my gosh.
That's actually a really cool opener.
Lies just to find.
Yo, Ironwood's starting to become like somebody we once knew. Not saying that he's about me, but you know who he reminds me of right now?
Who?
Adam. He's willing to kill his own for the cause. I mean, he just straight up blasting somebody.
Yes.
It's like,
but different though.
It's I get that because they have different.
His was more. Adam was intact with his thing.
And Adam was for himself. I get that. While Ironwood is for the greater good. Like he's doing things. For
I think Adam was got rid of the logic side and he went all emotion. While Ironwood is the polar opposite, where he got rid of emotion and is doing it based on logic, which are both
dangerous.
They're doing the same thing, but it's not the same thing, right?
Yeah.
So yes, they're similar, but
that's like that was the turning point of Adam when he was willing to kill his own kind for the cause.
No, it was way.
Well, I know
before.
I know that was. I get that.
Maybe you didn't mean turning point.
I didn't mean turning point. I meant like that was like the eye opener of where he was completely for himself.
The point of no return.
Yeah, the point of no return. Maybe when he started killing his own white fang to protect himself.
So there are death flags. I don't think Ironwood makes it out of this season. Really? I think he dies.
I'd be okay with him dying after that because he is completely just on haywire. I feel like
he's full on. It doesn't matter what. The only thing that matters is Salem can't win, which is true, but.
I mean, all he had to do was tell them, "Shut up! I don't care what you have to say. I'm doing what I have to do." But no, the way he placed his statement was, "I'm putting a bullet through your head," and that was the statement made.
Well, because they technically, it would be 2-on-2 for the council
at that point.
So, which means they would, but once he declares martial law, but they were trying to counter his martial law.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So they were like, you can't do that. So he was like, okay, fine, boom, your vote doesn't matter, And then he looked at the lady and he was like, you want to say something?
Yeah,
and she was like, he's like, I didn't think so. All right, and then he just did his like.
And it was to prove a point, but it was a point that was a little much. Dude, this part, bro. Salem.
I'm so upset because when I recorded my reaction to this, something happened and it didn't work out. And I couldn't get my reaction because.
How did you react to her pooping on Cinder like that?
I was like, because like I've been waiting I waited like practically a whole year for this. Like for the first time, I waited for like that amount of time for this show, and I already watched through this show so many times. Right, and it's like when I heard her say that, I was like, I was like, oh my gosh!
It's like a reminder. If y'all ever thought Cinder was even getting near her, not even close.
That's what I'm saying. If she gets because she was chosen to be the vessel for the maidens, and she was like. Yeah, you're more than a pawn, but you're not even a player. It's like I was like, dude, she's so savage, bro.
She just pretty much told her to learn her place,
But I also think that Neo is gonna kill Cinder. I think the person who kills Cinder is gonna be Neo.
Really?
Yes. Right? I don't think power scaling wise she can do it now, like at full power. But my prediction is that. They're going to get into a counter. It's going to be like a team battle or something. And Cinder's going to be in I need some sort of assistance state.
Yeah.
Right? And then Emerald might be there. And I think Emerald might hesitate. Or she'll just full turn her back on Cinder. Because like even here, she the second that Emerald popped up, she was like... She got really excited to see Cinder.
You're here. I knew you'd
quiet.
And the first thing she said was quiet. It's like.
I wonder if Salem knew Cinder was belittling, or not belittling, but like was taking credit for Neo's stuff, and then also.
I mean, Neo can't really
talk, but I'm wondering if she could tell that she was taking the credit for what she did, and then also with calling her, like you said, like an item. And then with her doing that to Emerald.
I mean,
I think that what Salem just did to Cinder was a placement check. Because I think her seeing how she just treated Emerald and then how she was not belittling Neo, but like treating Neo like a piece. She was like, just to remind you Like, you view them, you're my piece.
I disagree.
You disagree?
I don't think it's like that at all.
Really?
I think Cinder is mirroring how Salem treats her.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
I think Cinder is Emerald to Cinder, like
Salem
like,
is to Cinder.
like Salem is to Cinder.
It's
right?
kind of like when it's like you hear about like how kids are mean in school. They have bad parents at home, or like they go through stuff at home, like they get beat at home or something like that.
They project it on other people.
Yeah, they project on the pain that they get from other people. So I can see what you're saying. That it's a pass down type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
you don't think it's like her checking or
no. Plus, back to your previous point, I don't think it matters who got the relic.
Yeah.
I don't think. I mean, at the end of the day, it was Cinder's plan that got the relic.
Yeah.
So
true.
she did get the relic.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
That's
it was
true.
her. She was the one who managed to get Neo on her side.
Yeah, facts.
For whatever reason, they're going to work together.
Yeah.
Right. Even though Cinder sees her as underling.
Yeah.
Right. She's treating her like Mercury and Emerald.
Yeah.
Even though Neo's like, no, we're equals. And she's like, oh, okay, I see. You think you didn't thank me for the relic. You call me a tool. You call me an asset. You know, you say you took it underneath his nose.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what I'm thinking is when she's in that weakened state, it's going to get a big old umbrella right through the back of the chest.
Yeah.
And it's going to be like,
I feel it. I can see it.
It's going to be like, what? Like, like what just happened?
I can see it.
And then RWBY gets the Fall Maiden powers.
Yeah. Totally.
So because Cinder's obsessed with it.
Yeah.
So. Just in there drinking.
Just like, I could agree with that because I think whenever Cinder does die, I think the Fall Maiden powers are almost guaranteed Ruby's because of how much she thinks about Ruby.
And I mean, it could be Emerald.
Yeah.
Right. If she somehow like, if she changes her perspective and opens her eyes and is like, wow, I'm actually being treated like dirt, and I'm treating them like dirt because I'm getting treated like dirt. So
I don't think that would ever happen.
Me neither. But
I think because she is so about herself being powerful. Yeah. She could care less about other people's emotions.
Yeah, I don't, and she doesn't even see herself as really serving Salem.
Yeah.
She thinks she's using Salem.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like, I mean, she's serving her, but it's like,
no.
it's like I'm only doing this to get powerful.
Salem, I think, knows that too.
Yeah, but I don't think Salem cares.
Yeah, Salem doesn't care. She knows she can just slap her with 4, like just get my face.
But it's like, ugh, I've given no such command.
Just be not yours to win, Cinder.
This is a giant chess game, pretty much.
Yeah.
Just because you're more valuable to me than a pawn does not make you a player.
Oh,
Everything is already in motion.
So she said everything's already in motion, right? And it's just like, because let me see.
Power will be mine.
So Salem apparently has everything in motion, although the Grim Horde is just hovering over the tundra.
Yeah,
it's not progressing, right? The last volume we saw them come in, and then they stopped apparently. So they're floating there.
Okay.
But she says everything's in motion.
Yeah.
Right. Which is also another really interesting for like Salem, because remember she's immortal.
Yeah.
She has plenty of time, right? So whatever this thing that's in motion, whatever her plan is, like it's happening, right?
Yeah.
It's just
you can't really scale her time because her time scale is infinity, so she could.
Everything's in motion could mean 10 years.
Yeah.
It could mean an hour.
Yeah.
It can mean give me 5 minutes. It can mean give me 500 years. You know.
Yeah. You don't know.
It's in motion because she just wants to die. She don't care how long it's going to take. She just wants to die.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
She'll sit there and be like, Grim, go kill some stuff. You know. It's like
yeah, exactly.
But she has the relic.
Yep.
1 out of 4. 1 out of 4 obtained. So we also get the new drips. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot to look at it.
Yeah, you got the new drip from Hazel and Mercury and Emerald. Yep.
So Emerald looking.
He said "Mwah."
Like a snack. And then you got Mercury.
Yep.
I don't know what that is on his hip.
It's like a keychain.
I guess I don't know.
It literally just looks like a keychain. Like what? Why do you have a keychain?
And then him is just. I don't like his shirt at all.
Yeah, I don't like his shirt at all either.
But I mean, I guess had to show off his side stuff.
Side abs. He's got going on. Yeah.
It literally just looks like a tunic almost, but without the arms.
Yeah.
It's just like okay. But does he still have dust on his leg? I can't tell.
I don't think so.
I know, but he still stabbed. You still those scars you have? Those are like the self-inflicted ones.
Oh, okay.
I mean, maybe he got some from other people, but
yeah.
But dude, he got like metal on his hands now, and
he's ready to throw hands out.
He's got the pushed back hair. In the man bun. Can't see it there, but so he's down in the slums. All right, we see these three are now, or these two and Maria are now on the fugitive list.
Yeah.
Here's a pretty interesting part right here. When Oscar shows up, because every time she's went for a hug on him, it's been like a tackle.
Oh, okay. That's why he was like
plus
that.
Also, in Oscar's perspective, last time Nora grabbed him, it was actually Neo who tried to kill him.
Oh,
so
that's
he could be having like a little PTSD action here. It's like, oh, what? Oh, so this poster in the background, it says 6 swans.
Yeah.
Right? So there's a theory out there about Neo regarding this. This is the same place I get a lot of my theories, because he was in there. There's a fairy tale about 6 swans, right? And there was I'm gonna super summarize it. Evil grandma turned 6. There's 7 siblings, 6 brothers, and then a sister, and evil grandmother got mad at the daughter for whatever reason, turned the 6 brothers into swans.
Yep.
And pretty much the swans could turn human for like 10 minutes or 15 minutes a day or something.
Yeah.
So they went and they would talk to the sister.
Yeah.
Right, because you can't just go pop up in front of someone for 15 minutes and be like, I'm a bird, you know?
Yeah.
So this is the fairy tale. This isn't RWBY. This is the actual fairy tale.
Oh.
So one of the brothers heard a legend that if she took a vow of silence for a year, and she sewed these like magical I don't know, shirts.
Yeah.
They were like long sleeve. I don't know what they're called, but like a sweater. Sweaters, I think. Sweaters. Yeah. The long sleeve sweaters or whatever. They could be turned back to normal, but she can't make any sounds. So there were 6 brothers, so that's 6 times the work. So 6 years of silence, 6 years of sewing, and all this other stuff, and then apparently like she got married to some king or something, and then she got pregnant, and then her like evil stepmother like killed the child and blamed her, and because she was like silent, she couldn't do it.
Yeah.
And she was saying stuff like, oh, like she ate the babies and all this other stuff. And
holy crap.
Yeah, it was some messed up, but she couldn't talk because she was under this silence. So but everyone was like, oh, it's probably not that. Then it happened later where she got pregnant again and had another child, or maybe 2 children or something. And the stepmother did it again, and then she was put on trial. She's gonna be burned at the stake, and she brought the sweaters with her, but she didn't finish one. She still had the sleeve on the 6th one, right?
Yeah.
So she still couldn't say anything. She couldn't defend herself and all this other stuff. So when she was about to get burned at the stake, her 6 years ended. So and the 6 swans flew in. She threw the sweaters on them. They all turned back to a human. And then she could speak again, but the one that she didn't finish the sleeve of, he was a human with a swan arm, right? So he was not fully human.
Yeah.
So the theory is that Neo is the girl, and then you have the 6 people, one of them not having a real arm. So if you look at Salem's group, Salem would be the evil stepmother, Neo would be the silent one. You would have Watts, Tyrion, Emerald, Mercury. Cinder's the one without the real arm because she has a grim arm.
Yeah.
And Hazel.
Yeah.
Right? So those are the 6, or no, Watts, Tyrion, Emerald, Mercury, Hazel,
Cinder,
Watts, and then Cinder is Cinder's the one with the fake arm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's 6.
that is the theory that who she's now based on.
Okay.
Right. So.
That's kind of
fun little. I tried to super summarize it, but that's like I had to give you all the details I could. So that's like now you know I have this evil stepmother, and that so the theory is that she may be able to speak soon, right?
Oh, okay. She might remember a thing. I got you.
But if you want the full one, then I mean it could just be because of vodka.
Yeah.
I mean, there's also a Rumpelstiltskin poster on the other wall.
Oh, I didn't.
I didn't look at that, but I think his name is Phoenix Knight.
Okay.
You should go check him out for his theories. I like him. So she's like, we need to help these guys. These two, I think, are Ilya's parents because they're at the mine. And it's just a big old picture of them. So I think they're the two. I think that's Ilya's parents.
Okay.
There's a little side thing in the back. I don't think they have any real significance anymore. But
yeah, I got you.
You know, just kind of cool in the back. I mean, we don't know because they never had an official design. The one we saw in the song, those were just two random faunus created. So
I got you.
So here we have like a little divide, right? So we have Team Yang. Team Yang is going to help Mantle immediately. Yeah. So Team Yang consists of Jean, Ren, and Oscar. And you have Team RWBY, which is Ruby, Weiss, Blake, and Nora. So we have a split between Renora, which is also pretty insane. And then we also have the sisters splitting, right? So we had Nora pretty much switch with Yang, right? So it's a very pretty interesting. And the theory I was telling you about earlier, this scene that I was trying to figure out why like Rooster Teeth would specifically set those teams up exactly the way they did. Right, so that was like one of my first ones. Like, why in the world? Like, what do they have planned for specifically? Like, what can they do or what can they not do together that the other team can do? So I started like, while I was at work, I was just thinking for hours. I was like, what can they possibly do? And then I came up with that theory I told you about.
Gotcha.
So they go, and then we have and he's like, I'll go.
We can't risk.
I'll go.
It's like, okay, yes, ma'am. Whatever you say, yes, you got it. Yeah. It's like, I'm gonna go.
Like, all right, bro, chill.
And then we get a call from Ironwood.
Yep.
And Iron's like, yeah, we need you to be here. Otherwise, everyone's gonna die. And if you don't come, then it's your fault. So we can see.
He got his arm.
You see these four. So sad.
Yep.
Kind of like neutral-ish, because he's always been neutral. She's like kind of angry.
Yeah.
And then
she's angry too.
Really angry.
Yeah.
Furious.
Yeah.
And dead. I'm kidding. And then Winter's pretty messed up. So her arm's kind of jacked.
Yep.
That was the arm that she got like slashed, or maybe this is the arm that she got slashed on. I don't know. But her hair down, dude, just saying, looks way better.
That was probably the hand that she touched the Winter Main stuff with.
It was only her fingers, though. I don't think it was that fast, though.
It jacked her up, dog. I mean, that stuff was cold, my guy.
I mean, yeah, but I think, maybe.
It was so cold she probably was feeling. I mean, it's an instant frostbite, my guy.
And these two show.
The disrespect. My man just walks out and blicks him right in the face.
What's funny about this is that literally when I was reacting to it, not that anyone can see or verify it, but like literally I was like, man, I don't know what I would do about Ironwood. Like he's kind of trigger happy right now. Yeah. And then I was like, yeah, I don't know, he's pretty trigger happy right now. And I was like, bruh. Like it just said he was trigger happy. Yeah. Then he just blicking him.
Blick him with the blick.
But then she's freaking out. He's like, what? He's still neutral. He's like, whatever. I think he's just emotional.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't care about anything.
Yeah.
She's like, what? He looks at her. She's like, nah, I'm good. Yeah. Then we also get Winter's view on it. She looks over at Hair. He looks. And she's like,
They both kind of just made this look of like despair, like,
What do you think Winter's feeling about that?
She's I think she's really wrestling with herself if she's doing the right thing.
Yeah, I would agree.
I would say after what Penny and her little conversation they had, and then that right there kind of to like push more like of what Penny was saying, like it's wrong.
Yeah,
it was like kind of like maybe she is right.
Let me get
a little sniffy sniff.
I will tell you, this is called the Hound.
The Hound.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
But pretty cool. I like the big old face because like that's her hand and it's like big old. Maybe just because we already said it at that point.
Yeah.
He also is like missing an ear.
Yeah.
First,
it's like a clipped ear.
Bring him to me.
She was trying to make him a pit bull. She clipped his ears.
So she said, I need to know how to use this. So go bring me the one who knows how.
Yeah.
Who knows how?
Oscar.
So go get him, my dog. Go.
That's insane.
So now we have a Grimm with a unique task
to go
get Oscar. So
that's crazy.
That's where we're at right now.
Oof. Ready to
look at the opener. Oh my goodness.
Dip and dive, dip and dive.
Opener's so good.
I'm ready to dip and dive in. Whoa.
So it's like a chess game.
Yeah, I see that.
You saw all of her pieces and you see his pieces just disappear.
Yep.
It's like,
dude, I'm so hype.
And I had dissected. This part's really funny. This part's really funny. So Emerald is in this. Emerald and Neo are standing right here. So I'm gonna slow it down. But so remember, she's blind on this side of her face.
Yeah.
And Emerald waves to her.
She doesn't know.
She's blind on that side.
Yeah.
But Neo's just like,
yeah, I don't like you, bro.
I don't like you at all.
Yeah.
I mean, she tried to kill her at first.
Yeah.
And I think if the opportunity presented itself, she would kill Cinder. Because I think she may directly blame
RWBY.
But it was Cinder's fault that he was ever a part of that.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
But then there we have another interesting part here. So we have
Hazel,
Tyrion, and Mercury all standing next to each other.
All the males.
Well, yeah. I don't think that's relevant though.
Yeah, it is, man. Alpines right there. Dude. Yeah,
Alpines.
Alpines, bro. They all next to the queen. They know who boss is. They know who boss is.
Oh man. Anyway, so we look at that, and we see Mercury up with.
We get a little.
I'm saying Mercury is with Tyrion, and if you looked at it like lieutenants, this looks like Mercury is a new lieutenant.
Yeah. Oh, sure. I didn't think about it like that.
It's like he's getting promoted from lackey to.
Well, how I was looking at it is that Cinder, Emerald, and Neo weren't hanging out with Salem. They were off on their own, and then the lieutenants were hanging back with Salem. I think there might be a divide at some point, like I was talking about, where Cinder might turn her back on Salem because of certain things.
Okay. That's just so cool, dude.
And then maybe that's why we got a little spit in the face in the beginning of this chapter of Salem just pooping on Cinder's life.
Some evil will never ever die, and it goes straight to Salem. It's like
never know will die.
So at the end here we have happy, and then it evolves to a question mark.
Yep.
Right. And then you have this hound thing.
Yep. Never.
So happy ever, and you have happy never.
Yeah. After again. So happy never again. Yep.
You see that part in between? In between this part. So right after this, the next one of these scenes.
Okay.
Right. I want to know what your thoughts are.
With Penny. That's Penny. Okay. Happy never.
Well, look at the pic. You saw the picture.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get you caught up on all the theories and stuff too. So happy?
Angry. Oh. Emotions. She's starting to have emotions. Anger.
So people also went back, and because people sat there and had like discussion videos about just the opener.
Yeah.
Bro, just look at that.
Yeah.
You have a split between Renora.
Yep.
New outfit.
Yeah, new drip.
You have Watts in the background of a mirror.
Mm-hmm.
So he's still typing here. So it went from Watts Watts to Pietro.
Okay.
So maybe a little tech battle here.
Yeah, might have a little tech battle.
Right, because he's super smart. I mean, so is Watts. So and then he looks over the left and he sees Penny.
Yeah, she's like wrestling with something.
And then the mirror cracks behind her.
And the mirror her is looking at, yeah.
So what do you think that could be?
I don't know. I just think her emotions she's starting to have emotions, like real emotions.
And then there's this. So Penny is looking with everyone else. And then Penny's looking at them.
Are you trying to say that they're going to program Penny to be bad?
The theory that developed at this point was that Penny was going to get hacked.
And then that is the reason why they need to take the staff of creation and make her human so she's no longer vulnerable to computers.
So the theory I gave him before all this was that I think I think RWBY is going to use the staff of creation to turn Penny into a real girl. And then
and she's based off Pinocchio.
And she's made it off Pinocchio, and we have the whale.
And she's done nothing but talk about how she wants to have feelings and emotions.
Yes. So
that right there would solidify it for me. So if they're able to somehow detain a Winter Maiden robot, if they can somehow keep her and make her get her out of that,
because she is a robot, so she can be programmed.
So if they somehow beat her and maybe not even kill her, but somehow get her to where maybe I don't even know how they would do it, but get her to be good again, right? The objective at that point I think is to make her human, because there's too many flaws with being a robot and having that much power.
Yeah, and then she would no longer be able to or she wouldn't be hackable because she doesn't have machine.
Because it's like, there's advantages because you'll never age.
Yeah,
but there's also disadvantages.
And you also have like limitless stamina and stuff. As long as you have a fuel source or whatever is electricity, maybe she's solar power or something. I don't know.
But the huge disadvantages in the wrong hands gets around you.
Yes.
You can be.
Which we also have Watts and Pietro having like a tech battle.
Could be the tech battle.
So it could be Watts
gets control of her first, and then Pietro's like, "That's not my daughter. I gotta." You know what I mean?
And it's like I hack, and then you hack, and then I hack, and then you hack, and then I hack.
And then she just explodes.
My bad, I hit Alt F4. My bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I could see it.
But yeah, so and then what would happen is because Crow was getting detained at that point.
Yep.
Right? So with Crow being up in Atlas, then you have Yang is helping in Mantle.
Mm-hmm.
My theory that had started to develop, I didn't develop until I think next week's episode, or I guess chapter 9. It didn't click in my head, but it was before I watched that chapter that it kind of developed. Because I was sitting there, I was like trying to figure out, why are these specific? Why did they split the exact way they did?
Yeah.
Because like these four are looking at Mantle, right?
Yeah.
You have these four looking at kind of like
Up there.
this way, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, it's kind of like a split here, but Penny is like turned on all of them. Right? That's just a theory. It's not confirmed or anything, but that's
I can
the
agree
theory.
with that. I can agree with that 100%.
But like even like right here. So Grim fighting Grim, even like Penny's fighting stuff, you know?
She looks like, hold on. Her eyes are on Oscar.
It could be, yeah.
That's what it looks like.
So we have Ruby's Grim. He's fighting the Sabretooth. Blake's fighting this. Weiss is fighting something over here. Well, I don't know. Her eyes are green here, so it looks like she's fine. Because like her entire like image in the end was her like turning red.
Red, yeah.
So, and then Neo's like, I'm gonna stab you.
Yeah. I don't like you, bro.
Some heroes choose the wrong side, which is true. Sometimes when you're fighting for good stuff and bad things happen. But see, Ruby's reaching out for the staff.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm like,
all right.
Like she's reaching for the staff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, like I can't think of any more. But then I was like, why? And then I remembered Crow is up in Atlas.
Yeah.
You have Yang down in Mantle.
Yep.
And then at the end of Volume 5, you had Raven go to Taiyang. So my theory was that kind of like started to develop, but I couldn't figure out exactly how to do it.
Yeah.
I couldn't figure out the link until I figured out why the teams were split the way they were. But like I said, the theory I had developed was that she's going to create a link to maybe Crow. Maybe she'll go to Crow first, and then she'll pull everyone from Atlas into that portal to go to like Yang, and then she'll pull everyone from Mantle to Vale back to Taiyang. Right. So I think Atlas will fall.
Yeah.
I think it will crush. What do you call it? I think it will crush Mantle, and the Solitas as a full will no longer exist. Right. Well, it'll exist, but it'll be destroyed.
Yeah.
So, and then Salem will just be like, what? Because I was trying to figure, I was like, how in the world are they going to get everyone? Because they said they're gathering everyone in the crater.
Yeah.
Right? They're all going to be in one spot.
Yeah.
I'm like, how are they going to escape? There's a big old horde that's about to just flood at any time.
Yeah.
There's a city that could potentially fall if anyone uses it.
Yeah.
And then it would just kill everybody. So I'm like, how do these people survive? And I was like, well, there's someone with a portal that could literally just whoop.
Yeah, I mean,
you're out, and that's it.
Yeah.
I was like, she's literally the most busted character for this entire thing.
Yeah.
So the unwanted hero of Solitas. That's I was gonna make the theory video, but I never got around to it. So, but I had written it out like long ago.
Makes sense.
Like I think in between this one and next chapter 2.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But yeah, so that was the first chapter. Very, very good. Very, very hype. Lots of breakdown in this one.
Yep.
So, other than that, we're going to move on. You guys can help us out by liking, commenting, subscribing, doing all that, John. It really helps YouTube and over here. Join the RWBY Reactions Discord. I have discussion panels for all the new stuff that everyone's like talking. Like I've heard my Discord just popping off because I haven't seen the new chapter yet, and they're all talking about it. If you want to help support us even more, check the Patreon out, and you can help future decisions on what we're going to be watching.
Oh yeah.
And do all that. All the links, description below. So other than that, we'll see you all in the next one.
Doses.